Years ago, I was spending over $800 a month on 7 different tools to run my businesses: CRM, email, funnel builder, phone system, reputation management, courses, automation, 7 subscriptions, 7 logins, and Zapier in the middle, trying to hold it all together. I replaced every single one of them with one platform for $297. If this was just a story about saving money, honestly, it wouldn't be worth your time. But here's what makes this different. The platform I switched to didn't just replace my tools, it kept evolving. Every year, new features. Every year, the gap between what I pay and what those old tools would cost me now gets wider. And the feature they just shipped this year might be the biggest one yet. So let me take you through the whole thing, why I switched, what I replaced, and why that decision keeps getting better years later. Here's where I was back then. I was running multiple businesses at the time, looking for ways to get as much automated as I can. Every single one had the same problem, separate tools for everything. And here's the part that made me start looking for a better solution. I had 7 specialized tools, each doing their one thing. It was just expensive and chaotic. Every month, at least one connection would quietly break. A customer wouldn't get their confirmation, a lead would fill out a form and never hear back, and I wouldn't know until someone complained. Then one week, 3 leads came in from a campaign I was running, and not one of them got a follow-up. The Zapier connection had broken, and I had no idea for 5 days. By the time I found out they'd already gone with someone else, that wasn't a glitch, that was real business I lost because my tools couldn't talk to each other. So I started looking for something that could replace the entire stack with one platform: CRMs, email, funnels, phones, scheduling, reputation management, automations, all native. I looked at a few of the big names, and honestly, it was disappointing. One wanted over $500 a month, and you still needed third-party tools on top of it. Another was complete overkill, and a couple of the smaller all-in-ones just felt half-built. Then someone mentioned High Level, and I'll be honest, I didn't want to try it. I'd heard all-in-one before, and it usually means mediocre at everything. But I was paying $841 a month for tools that barely acknowledged each other's existence, so I figured, what's 14 days? Within a month, I'd canceled every single subscription. Let me show you what it actually replaced. Reputation management, $250 a month for a dedicated review tool. High Level does it natively, and within the first month, my local businesses were pulling in 15 to 20 new Google reviews without anyone touching it. That $250, gone. Phone, about $100 between a business line and call tracking, all built in. But here's the part that changed my day-to-day. If someone calls and nobody picks up, the system texts them within seconds and starts following up automatically. That single automation probably paid for the entire platform. Funnels, about $97 a month for a dedicated page builder, and I'll be straight with you, High Level's funnel builder is not the prettiest on the market, but everything connects natively. No Zapier in the middle, no wondering why a lead never got their email. The trade-off was worth it. Now this is where the story gets different from every other video about switching platforms. That was years ago, and the platform didn't just sit there, it just kept getting better. Workflows have become so powerful now that you don't need any third-party subscriptions to tie in external data inside of High Level. Not to mention, they've added quite a bit of features in workflows, allowing you to get really creative with your follow-ups and outreach strategies. More recently, an AI builder for workflows where you describe what you want in plain English and it creates the entire workflow. I went from spending 20 minutes building automations to describing them in 30 seconds. One of the most recent features I love using is the AI-powered reputation management review responses. This saves me time every week from replying to reviews so I can just focus on my business. Every update, the gap between High Level and what I would have been paying for separate tools got wider, and the tools I left behind, they kept raising their prices. All of them are more expensive now than when I left. Everything I've covered so far, that would have been enough to make the switch from saving as much money as I was to having just one login to worry about, but there's one feature that makes this a money savings story to a money making story. High Level has something called SaaS mode. You take the entire platform, put your branding on it, and sell it as your own software. Your customers see your company when they log in, and you can price it at your price per account. Since then, we've seen hundreds of entrepreneurs create successful businesses selling High Level as a SaaS. How exciting is that? Most recently, we've seen a lot of success from business owners leaning into the AI tools available in High Level. I've got to tell you, each year, the team behind High Level keep getting me excited to find out what else they've got in store for us. So let's do some math here. Back then, I was paying close to $1,000 a month across all my tools. Today, I'm only paying $297 a month, and I get access to even more than what I had before. But honestly, the part that matters most, I stopped spending my mornings juggling multiple tools and learned to just focus on one. That helped me build more so I could actually run my businesses instead of managing the software. And every few months, the platform ships something new I didn't have to go shopping for, didn't have to pay extra for. It just shows up. If you're looking to make the switch, click the link in the description. You'll get a free 30-day trial, plus we're including over $11,000 in bonuses, done-for-you templates, a quick start course, weekly coaching calls, ad templates, and our full AI prompt kit. Everything you need to hit the ground running from day one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. We're breaking down new features, real setups, and everything that's working right now on high level every single week.